Hello everyone, I am Ajit kabi here, and we all know on 1st of February the Indian Union budget is going to be announced. So I am going to give few ideas that what we are expecting on the budget and how these expectations are going to impact the Indian banking sectors and other sectors. So specifically, I'm going to discuss about the budget expectations on Indian banking sector. So the Indian Finance Ministry is quite clear that she will not allow the deficit to come in the way of public spending, rightfully. So given that we are still in the midst of pandemic, however, the finance minister faces a tough situation wherein the nominal GDP base for FY22 will be 10% above FY20, whereas the expenditure base would have already risen by 13% in FY21. Increasing the expenditure base significantly in FY22 without additional revenue measures may widen the fiscal deficit. So it's the idea about how the fiscal deficit will look at the end of FY21. So fiscal deficit is expected to widen, and how the revenue measures will be, it will be a key monitorable. But now we are going to specifically the banks and whatever the non-banking financials. So now I am going to give the few pointers about what's the current situation is. In FY20, measures have already implemented for PSU bank mergers, recapitalization package of around 70,000 crore, and the current status of a shallow debt market with high NPA in banking system, low capital adequacy for PSU banks. Already 350 million new PMJDY accounts have been opened and are being used for direct benefit transfers, saving and payment, etc. Fresh NPA recognition as under standstill so far. The limited prescribed under section 36(1) for deduction of provision for bad and doubtful debts for Indian bank currently stands at 8.5%. And fiscal deficit as per FRBM glide path may be impacted due to the GDP contraction. At present, in case of banks, the interest of NPA, which has become overdue for more than 90 days, is taxable and accrued basis. However, despite steps, securitization volume had plunged 80% in the first 6 months of FY21. From the year ago period of challenges are continuing. Now, the expectations are that capital infusion to strengthen the PSU banks' balance sheets and measures to boost competition and credit growth will be key monitorable in this budget. Allow insurance and pension funds to invest in bonds rated above A, subject to risk evaluation, encourage debt credit default swaps as a risk management tool, clarify and relax existing regulations, introduce steps to improve liquidity of corporate bonds and reduce dependency on brokers. So these sort of things, these sort of measures, according to the recapitalization and to handle the shallow debt market, we can expect. For INPA in banking system, measures to facilitate creation of bed bank is the bed bank system, the concept of bed bank. We have to see that how this budget or the finance ministry is going to announce anything about bad banks. Measures to facilitate creation of bad investment companies is also we are expecting. Financial inclusion, further functionalities on leveraging Jandhan accounts we have to see. We have to again see the government may choose to provide relief to specific sectors, class of borrowers, especially PSU borrowers, in light of the challenging challenges faced by them. So the NPA recognition cycle will again delayed, and it will be given a negative impact to the banking sector. However, government may allow the reduction from provisions for bad and doubtful debts for Indian banks to increase by 15%. So it will again impact the credit cost. So these are the basic things how we are expecting and what we are expecting in the current budget, in forthcoming budget, about banking sector and the other non-banking financial companies. So overall, we are expecting a good budget, and it may give a good sentiments to equity market. So let's see what our finance minister is going to announce. So hoping for the best. Thank you guys. Goodbye.